Hello there, you're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS English News at 5. Let's dive into the headlines for today. The Sarawak's Ministry of Energy and Environmental Sustainability, MISTI, had an engagement session with its counterpart, the Ministry of Natural Resources, Environment and Climate Change, NRECC, in Kuala Lumpur earlier today. The main objective of the congregation was to establish collaborative ties between the two ministries for future development projects that concerns the sustainability of the country's environment. Representing MISTI was MISTI's Deputy Minister, Dr. Hazlan Abang Hipni, while NRECC had its Minister, Nik Nasmi Nik Ahmad, present during the session. Also present were RNECC Deputy Minister, Datuk Sri Huang Tiong Si, Sarawak Attorney General, Datuk Sri Talat Mahmud Abdul Rashid, and Permanent Secretary of MISTI, Abang Ahmad Abang Morni. Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission MACC Chief Commissioner Tan Sri Azam Baki has confirmed that former Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin will be charged on Friday, March 10. The Commission is still taking the statement from the Perikatan National Chairman after he presented himself at MACC headquarters at 11:15 a.m. On Wednesday, March 8, the Pagoh Member of Parliament denied news report of his arrest while playing golf in Selangor. Prior to this, it was reported that MACC had frozen Bersatu's account last month and charged several individuals, including former Bersatu Information Chief, Datuk Wan Saiful Wan Jan, and Segambut Bersatu Division Deputy Chief, Adam Radlan Adam Muhammad, with corruption in connection with Jana Wibawa projects to help Bumiputra contractors. The Jana Wibawa program was implemented during Muhyiddin tenure as Prime Minister, intended to expedite projects and boost the country's economy during the COVID-19 pandemic. The development of the investigation into the case has captured the attention of many local and foreign media practitioners as well as supporters of Muhyiddin, who also flock MACC headquarters since 7 a.m. The wait for over 40 children born in Sarawak with a non-resident status were finally over as they were granted citizenship today. The 40 successful applicants were presented the citizenship approval letters by Home Minister Datuk Sri Saifuddin Nasution Ismail in a ceremony held today.
The successful applicants came under Section 15A of the Federal Constitution, which states that individuals aged under 21 who meet the criteria can be registered as citizens. He added the process to approve or reject the citizenship application in Sarawak was expedited thanks to the help of the state's Ministry of Women, Childhood and Community Wellbeing, helmed by its Minister, Datuk Sri Fatima Abdullah.
Semuanya bermula dalam konteks ini apabila Datuk Sri Hajah Fatimah mengunjungi saya pada 17 Januari di Putrajaya. Membawa hasrat alangkah baiknya di antara Kementerian Dalam Negeri dan Kerajaan Sarawak dapat kita wujudkan sebuah jawatan kuasa bersama.
He said to date, Sarawak has a total of 946 citizenship applications, adding that currently the Joint Working Committee has processed a total of 293 citizenship applications from Sarawak.
Permohonan itu akan datang lagi, tapi setakat jawatan kuasa bersama kita tubuhkan sekitar 946 itu, kami akan beri keputusan sebelum bulan Jun tahun ini juga.
At the national level, Nasution said his ministry had over 152,000 citizenship applications, with a promise to deliver the outcome for 10,000 citizenship applications received by this year. Also present at the same event was Deputy Minister of KPWK, Datuk Rosie Yunus.
The government has not ruled out the possibility of reintroducing the Goods and Services Tax (GST) in the future. Our reporter Burhanuddin Kamel will fill us in on the details. Over to you, Burhan.
Thank you, Lorenzo. Deputy Finance Minister Datuk Seri Ahmad Maslan said the government is still studying the impact of implementing the GST in the current economic situation and assessing the appropriate time for it to be reintroduced to help raise the country's revenue.
Secara ringkasnya, kerajaan belum bercadang untuk mengembalikan semula cukai barang dan perkhidmatan GST. Ia telah dinyatakan dalam Belanjawan 2023. Sebaliknya, kerajaan bercadang untuk melaksanakan langkah percukaian progresif dengan meluaskan asas cukai kepada golongan yang berkemampuan. Contohnya melalui pengenalan cukai barangan mewah, cukai keuntungan modal ke atas 10% saham tidak tersenarai, serta cukai vape atau rokok elektronik. GST boleh direka untuk menjadi cukai progresif pada masa depan dengan mengenakan kadar sifar ke atas barang dan perkhidmatan asas yang digunakan oleh golongan kurang berkemampuan. Langkah itu telah memastikan bahawa golongan pengguna ketika ianya dilaksana pada tahun 2015 hingga 2018 masih menikmati taraf hidup yang wajar dengan keperluan semasa. Jika GST dilaksanakan semula, sistem percukaian Malaysia secara umum akan kekal bersifat progresif, iaitu golongan berkemampuan menanggung kadar beban cukai yang lebih berbanding golongan kurang berkemampuan, atau sekurang-kurangnya mencapai tahap sistem cukai proporsional, iaitu setiap golongan menanggung kadar cukai yang sama terhad kepada kemampuan masing-masing. Saya ingin maklumkan bahawa pendapatan daripada GST pada tahun 2015 37.9 bilion, 2016 59.3 bilion, 2017 67 bilion, 2018 36.7 bilion, menjadikan angkanya 201 bilion, tetapi ditolak dengan GST refund sekitar 3 tahun setengah itu sebanyak 67.8 bilion, maka hasil bersih GST 2015 27.3 bilion, 2016 41.2 bilion, 2017 44.3 bilion, 2018 20.2 bilion. Hasil bersih GST dalam masa 3 tahun lebih itu ialah 133.1 bilion ringgit. Itu angka yang ada yang ingin saya kongsikan. Terima kasih.
He was answering a question from RSN Raya, Parliament members of Jelutong, whether the unity government will reintroduce the GST, which had burdened the people before. Ahmad also explained that about 90% of countries around the world, including those on value-added tax VAT regime, have implemented the GST. That's all from me. I'm Burhanuddin Kamel and Zulkifli from Dewan Rakyat. Back to Kuching.
Thank you, Burhan, for the updates all the way from Kuala Lumpur. Now we will be right back after a short break. Welcome back. 4 people have died in Russian missile strikes on the western region of Lviv. According to the Regional Military Administration, Maxim Kozitsky, the 4 victims are 2 men and 2 women. The victims were at home during the ill-fated incident.
Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko said explosions were registered in the southwestern part of the town and rescue services were on their way. Some residents reported power cuts. Russian strikes hit targets across Ukraine early on Thursday, including the capital Kyiv, the Black Sea port of Odessa, and the second-largest city Kharkiv, knocking out power to several areas. The attacks struck a wide arc of targets, including cities stretching from Zhytomyr, Vinstia, and Rivne in the west to Dnipro and Poltava in central Ukraine.
Water cannons and tear gas were used by Georgian police late Wednesday to disperse demonstrators around the parliament building protesting a draft law that said it could stifle media freedom and civil society. Protesters gathered outside the parliament building in Tbilisi carrying Georgian European Union and US flags and shouted "No" to the Russian law and "You are Russian" at politicians inside the legislature, leading to the arrest of 60 individuals.
We want to be part of ex-Soviet Union. We want to be part of European Union. We want to be pro-West.
So we are here to protect our country because we don't want to be part of Russia again.
Previously, the law had comfortably passed its first parliamentary reading, Georgian media outlets reported. The law, backed by the ruling Georgian Dream Party, would require any organizations receiving more than 20% of their funding from overseas to register as foreign agents or face substantial fines. Russia is viewed as an enemy by many Georgians after Moscow backed separatists in the breakaway Georgian regions of Abkhazia and South Ossetia in the 1990s. A foiled multi-million-dollar heist at Chile's airport left 2 dead on Wednesday morning, highlighting concerns about the rising crime in the Andean nation. Footage widely shared on social media shows a shootout between robbers and officials from Chile's DGAC Aviation Agency below a LATAM Airlines plane at the Arturo Merino Benitez International Airport in Santiago. Authorities said 1 robber and DGAC airport security official died during the attempted robbery. At La Moneda Presidential Palace in Santiago, Deputy Interior Minister Manuel Monsalve told reporters after 10 robbers entered the airport early Wednesday in 3 vehicles after tying up a security guard.
Este caso es un robo frustrado, con consecuencias lamentables, pero un robo frustrado, o sea, las capacidades instaladas por el Ministerio de Defensa y por la Dirección General de Aeronáutica Civil y el proceder de los funcionarios de seguridad aeroportuaria permitieron frustrar un robo de una organización altamente organizada, muy armada y seguramente en una acción que tenía muy planificada.
The plane, which had arrived from Miami, was carrying $32.5 million to be transported locally by security provider Brains. Organized crime in Chile has spiked in recent years, including elaborate train heists and multi-million-dollar robberies at the country's main seaport. That's all the time we have for TVS News at 5. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching.